Do you too? Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video, aka episode 2, part 2 of my new web series, Where Are the Missing Children of North America? Yes, where are the missing children in North America? So, in today's episode, which is going to be a sequel to episode 2, part 1, I'm basically going to elaborate to you guys on how restaurants, certain restaurants, play a key role in the smuggling of children. Now, there's other different businesses that's involved in this, like Amber Alert. The lady that they placed at the head of Amber Alert, her name like Jessica Silby or some shit like that. Teresa Silby, Jessica Silby, something like that. I got to go back and go do the research on it. But this lady was like a prime predator, like a female pedophile. You know what I mean? She engaged in these satanic rituals, and she's friends with people like Jay Z, Marina Abramovich, um, Jeffrey Epstein, etc., etc., and Ghislaine Maxwell, all these type of people like that, and they do these type of things, like they love art so much that they even look at human beings as art. They even look at body parts as art. You see what I'm saying? Because at like the Met Gala back in like 2011, 2012, or 2013, one of those years, at Met Gala, Jay Z and I was having an event, and he was collabing with what's her name, Marina Abramovich, and she's like an artist, but like for the industry, she does like surreal art, but her surreal art isn't like ponies and flowers and fairy tales. Hers is spirit cooking, like killing chickens and using their blood to like write messages on the wall. Her shit is adrenochrome, stuff like that. Hosting parties at the Met Gala fashion events, and they have cake there, but the cake, instead of it being a strawberry cake that's like in a circle or a square or a rectangle, they got their strawberry cake in the form of a human body, but it's an actual cake. It's just like an actual human corpse. You know, it's a cake shaped into like a human corpse. So when you cut off the head, it's gonna show like the brain on the inside of it, but it's actually just cake. But what they doing was a satanic ritual. You see what I'm saying? And this is what 607 was talking about when he was talking about the agnostic stuff, which I'm not agnostic. That's like another way of saying atheist. I'm a Christian. You see what I'm saying? Really, I am spiritual. I really don't do the whole religion thing and stuff like that. But if you want to put a title on it, I'm a Christian. No, I don't believe in killing people and making them believe in our religion and all that type of stuff. No, I don't believe in fighting other religions that's against our beliefs and all that shit. I'm just the whole concept of what a Christian is. A follower of Jesus Christ, a disciple of Christ. That's what I am. You see what I'm saying? A prophet, really. And you know that 607 Unc was talking about how to consume food and how to consume liquids. It's a certain way that you do that, and that's true. You see what I'm saying? But people that's atheists or people that's Luciferians and Satanists and shit like that, they consume liquids in a different way and different type of liquids. That's why if you know in like the Catholic religion or the Christian religion, they say you gotta eat the bread, which is the crackers, and drink the wine or the blood of Jesus Christ, which symbolizes it's grape juice, but it symbolizes the blood of Jesus Christ. That's actually a ritual, and it's a certain way you consume the liquids and eat the foods because it gives you a certain type of energy, a life force. Same thing, they do that in Satanism and stuff like that, but they do it to blaspheme God instead of worship His name. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they was doing at that Met Gala when they was eating a cake shaped like a human being. They was blaspheming God. Not only was they doing that, they was trying to consuming liquids and consuming food that had a certain vibration on it so they can get that energy. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like what they would do back in war, how, they'd kill their enemies and they would eat them because they were war tribes. You see what I'm saying? And they used to scalp people back in the day too. That's why a lot of people don't understand. Like, you ever seen people? It's mainly with white people too. They got like the hair in the back, but in the middle of their head and like on their scalp part, it's bald, but around their head, they got hair around that. The reason why a lot of white people get that is because somebody in a ancestry was in war, was in battle, and they got scalped. You see what I'm saying? And when they had children, that's like their body recognizes it as a genetic or hereditary gene or trait, but really that person and their family got scalped. So now, when they have children, they son and his son, his son, his son, they gonna all have that hereditary trait of the hair falling out in the middle and them having hair like around their head and stuff like that, but the middle they bald because the body recognizes it as a hereditary trait. But really, some years ago, 100 years ago, 50 years ago, somebody in their ancestry, granddad, father, whatever the case may be, lost in battle and got scalped. You see what I'm saying? So their body recognizes it as a hereditary thing. You see what I'm saying? But it's really a physical injury. You see? So it's deep. You see? So that's why I just needed to explain that before I go into the topic. You know, that's what he mean by that. It's a certain way how you consume the liquids and stuff like that because they give you a life force. So that's why one of the main reasons why restaurants play a role in the kidnapping of children is because restaurants, obviously it's family friendly and stuff like that. Families equal children and stuff like that. Families are more willing to obviously go to a restaurant because obviously everybody got to eat. And they got kids and stuff like that. They want to let the kids run around and stuff like that. Take them to a restaurant or something like that. Like it's colorful, got music and all the stuff. All the stuff that basically has the energy to bring kids in. It'd be easily for their kids to go missing in a public place that's super crowded. And then also the reason why restaurants and shit participate in the smuggling of their children is because they easily go undetected because a lot of restaurants and stuff like that, they hide and smuggle stuff. And I'm not saying every restaurant do this, and I ain't saying McDonald's up the street doing this, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, but just know it's some restaurants out there that ain't been caught yet, but they doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't been caught yet. But a lot of restaurants, they smuggle stuff through like they sauces and through like they batters and stuff like that through they seasoning. They smuggle like drugs and body parts and all this type of shit through they shit. I mean, obviously they bag it up and stuff like that, but it's gonna easily go undetected because when people see, oh, that's a Pizza Hut truck, man, let that motherfucker in, bro. That's Pizza Hut. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like I was telling you, so they're not gonna really double check it. It's just for a restaurant. They got that pizza ingredients in there. Oh, that's a McDonald's truck. And you already know they got McDonald's stuff in there, etc., etc., etc. You see what I'm saying? And there's other businesses that's in this, like hospitals and stuff like that. They in on it. Children go missing in hospitals, amusement parks. Children go missing there too. You know, shit, malls, grocery stores, just places where you can easily get lost at. That's crowded. You see what I'm saying? Airports, just crowded places. You see what I'm saying? That make children easy targets. And don't get it twisted. You got certain human beings that's grown adults. They easy targets too, for whatever the case may be. Maybe they did something to somebody. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they had a certain blood type. You know what I mean? Or maybe they was supposed to go meet up with somebody that they met over the internet, and boom, that motherfucker set them up and had them killed. You see what I'm saying? Anything, you never really know. Like, that's the freaky part about the shit. But the sickening part is people can't really see it. But wake the damn up, man. More videos coming soon. Fuck Satan. Fuck all this man gang shit. You know how I'm rocking.